Hi, Deborah Moorhead, and welcome to your Juicy Relationship Tips. Today's question is, how do I get my partner to understand me? So, in this video, I'm going to share with you 6 ways that you can do some things to be able to help your partner to understand you better. However, the first question I am going to put out there and have you really think about is, how well do you understand your partner? The problem is, a lot of times in relationships, we kind of get stagnant, or we've had so many hurts that we've stopped really hearing and understanding each other. So it's worth just looking and asking yourself, well, am I even really understanding my partner? Would my partner say that I get him or I get her? And that may even be just an open conversation that you could have about, how do we start to get back to really understanding and hearing each other? It's a great place to start. I am going to go ahead and give you the 6 tips on how to help your partner to understand you a little bit better. Okay, the first area is gotta check in and make sure your partner is in a place to actually listen and be attentive to you. So if they are stressed about something, their mind's going to be on that. If they're actually putting their attention onto something else, their mind's going to be on that. So if you want them to begin to understand you, you need to approach them and check and only be sharing things about yourself at times when they're really being able to pay attention to you. The second is that when you are going to be sitting down and talking with your partner and just sharing things so that they're understanding you more, that's the only way they can understand you more, is you need to be clear, you need to be direct, you want to just make sure you're saying what you want to be saying, especially if it's something that's really important to you, and then make sure that you're owning any of your own stuff in there so that you're not just kind of putting it out on them, because then you're going to lose them. They're going to get defensive. So be clear, direct, and own your own stuff. The third way to help your partner to understand you better is to just ask them to listen. If they start to try to fix something or problem solve, you have to just say, thank you, I need to talk more. You don't have to fix it, I just really need you to just hear me and listen. So just ask them to listen to you. If they're caring about you, they want to hear, they want to listen to you. The fourth area in helping them to understand you is, if you are talking to them about something about the relationship between you and them, you really have to, like I said earlier, own your own stuff, and then you need to approach it in a way that is not blaming and criticizing, and you yourself aren't trying to defend your position. So you really just want to share, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's going on for me, owning your own stuff, not blaming, criticizing, and not getting defensive. So that's the fourth area. The fifth way to help your partner to understand you more is to acknowledge and appreciate when your partner has attempted to listen and to hear and to understand you, even if they missed a little bit or they didn't quite get it right. Take the time to acknowledge and appreciate that they did that rather than criticize them. Because if you appreciate and acknowledge it, it will make them be more open to wanting to hear more and to understand you more. So that's the fifth area. The sixth area is share your dreams and your hopes, your future hopes, and the new thoughts and ideas you have. Just share with them. Then ask them to encourage and remind you about some of those dreams and some of those hopes. You know, life and busyness just takes over sometime, and if you've shared your hopes and dreams with your partner and you've asked them to kind of remind you and to come back to them, they can help say, we don't want that to slip away. I know that's important to you, because you've asked them to encourage and remind you in that. I hope that these 6 tips of how to help your partner to understand you better have been helpful. Please share this with anyone and go to my website, deborahmoorhead.com. And if you have questions or you want some more clarity on some things, sign up for a complimentary discovery consult. I will see you next time.